no man's land.
It's just a little bit awkward when he's asked questions on that line, middle and leg stump line. He falls over a little towards the offside.
Anxious then, looking up and then looking at the ball and following through. Down to the third man region. Just the one. That ball before the popped up off the leading edge hit near the splice of the bat. Steps. A bit of movement away. Hasn't found his radar yet.
Off-stump guard is a good one in a way. If you've gotten used to it, I think what it's doing is forcing Pakistan to bowl a little wider of the stumps, thereby negating the impact of the new ball.
It's a great guard for the right-handed bowler shaking it away from you, because then you kind of line yourself up on the stump, but anything with width, you can absolutely let your hands go at it. Just a bit of a concern is that left arm shaper gets it a nice full length. That's beautifully caressed, and this outfield's been so quick. There's a boundary for Babuma.
That was just timing. Terrific timing, no real flourish. Really nicely played by Babuma. Boundary off the last ball of the over. I mean, 7 off that over, 2 done, 13 for none. Fine shot.
Yeah, that guard allows him to be closer to that kind of a delivery. On that off-stump channel, ball moving across him, but he was right on top of that. Beautifully played. Didn't try to hit it hard. It was all about timing.
So Van der Dussen is listening to coming number 3, Malcolm after the bat. Freedy again. Fine shot through the covers, through extra covers for 4. Back-to-back boundaries for South Africa.
Exquisite. Absolutely exquisite. This time totally in control. And he likes that. This is his area of interest.
Yeah, just going back to the point I raised in the first over, sometimes about the length of teams that tour away. Those last 2 deliveries were overpitched. If you go there's another meter and a half back and the ball's going through to the keeper, you will find the outside edge and you will bring the slip forward into play. And if you go searching for extra deliveries and try and get too full, South Africans will punish you.
Flat bat for 6. What a fine shot that is.
Yeah, just a pickup for 6. Shine Shah Afridi's tongue. And South Africa off to a confident start here. They need this kind of start to track down 300 plus. A lovely shot. Nailed it.
You've got to say those first deliveries of the 2 deliveries of the over are not good. One over pitched with a bit of width, that one comfortably sliding down the leg side. So there's plenty to work with, but Pakistan are not building the pressure. South Africa got to fly. 23 without loss. Pakistan at this stage were 10 for 1.
Now he's got the hard work to do. Shine Shah Afridi will come back strong in his last 4 deliveries in this over. Off foot on the covers. Got him on that occasion.
Where the ball has been middle, it looks as if it's a beautiful batting surface now. Ball coming onto the bat quite nicely. A little bit of movement. Once again, pitched up. Left hand over the field. Just a little bit frustrated not to find the pitch.
first couple of balls in this over from South Africa. 10 off those two. Now they don't take any risks for the rest, and Freddie's still searching to get things right.
We also need to get around to explain to the viewers, Pakistan posted 308 for 9 in 47 overs. But the adjusted DLS, they actually lose a run. So the target is 308. They would have a score of 307. The reason is after 3 overs, Pakistan were 10 for 1. So that wicket taken into account means that they don't get the added advantage of any more runs. In fact, because they lost the early wicket, they take the run off. Too confused, but 308 is what they have to get.
President, Duckworth, Lewis and Stern. Specialist.
Was an Oscar-winning performance. The way you described it was perfect.
Thank you, Member. I really appreciate any feedback from you.
Qasim to finish that over. Came back pretty well, just one off the last 4, 24 for none. He didn't get any wickets in his first spell in Cape Town. Chai Freddie came back superbly though and picked up 4 wickets in the end. And then Maguire at the tail got a very important wicket of David Miller. That was a crucial wicket, and then came back and picked up another one, or 2 I think it was, right at the end. Really top stuff. South Africa are away. Pink day, pink flamingos, pink fairies. Through straight away for 1. That's good running.
Singles constitute such an important part of this setup because you're not only looking for 4s and 6s, but this is a good fuel to get you cracking. So I'm still keen to have 2 slips for Babuma. To adjust because he's on an off-stump guard.
Gone! Smiles from Naseem Shah. That's an important wicket, they know that. Pakistan strike early, inside 4 overs.
Yeah, this is just his 8th delivery in the match, and I think if we have to analyse their length or have a look at a pitch map, this is the perfect length that you want to hit. One that's not overpitched, not easy to get through the covers, get that batter out in front of himself. That's where Temba Bavuma is. There's no way he's in control of that. Opens the face of the bat, just squares up a touch and squeezes it square of the wicket. Nice catch taken by Saima Yul. South African captain has to be on his way for 8. 25 for 1.
That's exactly what Pakistan would have talked about, picking up a wicket nice and early. Breaking that opening stand with the Zorzi, Bavuma, 2 fine players. Naseem Shah looking for a little bit of a lift. I think it's a terrific delivery with that movement.
Yeah, great seat position and not in control. Bavuma taking his hand off the handle, slicing it to Saima Yul with a neat catcher. He's a good fielder. Normally you have your better ones at point.
Van der Dussen in at number 3. 6 games, averaging very close to 50 throughout those. Strike rate of 87, 600s, 1450. Those numbers are good.
Hometown boy as well, so he would have walked in plenty of times in these kind of conditions where the ball is moving just a little bit. You'll know how important the first 5 or 10 deliveries is to get yourself settled and work out what to do. to apply yourself. Interesting field setting they've got straight away for Van der Dussen. Man, that very short mid on, almost like you used to have when you were under 8 or 10. If you bowl the full length, all the batter would do is just pop it up in the air.
Now he's forced Tony de Zorzi to go a little bit wider. It's right in his eye line and his running line. And Naseem Shah will be lifted for that early wicket. 2 balls into his second over. Nicely bowled, first up.
So I'm just trying to figure out why is that fielder there. Is that because he goes hard at the ball and there's this likelihood of the ball going up in the air because he plays initially with hard heads?
Oh, it's a very good delivery. A little bit of left also. He liked that. With a smile towards the batsman, Van der Dussen. He can be quick. That's name.
There's some good movement through the air. He's got plenty to work with tonight. There's the pitch map of the first 8 deliveries. The wicket one was a little bit fuller. As full as the half volley that was punched down the ground by Temba Bavuma.
So a wicket and just 1 run from that over. 25 for 1 after 4.
Ball coming out of his hand quite nicely. He's only aiming for that away swinger. So keeping it nice and simple, I think that's the other thing that bowlers need to do on a surface like this early on, where the ball is doing something. So don't get greedy.
De Zorzi on 16 at the moment. Markram, Klaas and Miller. 3 to come, 3 Klaas.
First 10 overs. Run with him. Pick up 3 or 4 wickets here against South Africa, then it doesn't really matter who comes on in the middle overs, but the damage is done.
Terrific stuff from Afridi. Really top bowling. That's a maiden. 25 for 1. Good encouragement from his teammates.
Yeah, good bowlers learn fast. The last over wasn't such a special one, but this over turned out to be special because he hit the length and wasn't that greedy also. He's just looking to get the ball away from the off stump. So, excellent comeback.
Same stage. Pakistan was 17 for 1, so not too much in it at this stage. Naseem Shah again. That's what he likes to do. Beautifully played, a little bit wider than that man standing nice and tight on the pitch. Good stuff from Rassie van der Dussen.
Yeah, I think this is a fantastic shot because I think he's taken this almost off stump. And with that fielder that was being in his line of sight, yeah, have a look there. He actually waltzed across and took it from outside off stump. So to be able to have the confidence to do that and beat that man who was set in a catching position, that's got to give him a lot of confidence, Van der Dussen. He's underway, 4 dot deliveries, but now he looks that one for his first boundary.
That is such a special strike. I think initially he was looking to cover that off-stump line of Naseem Shah because he's been getting that ball to move away, so cover that line and put it away beautifully. Calculated improvisation, I think that's how you best describe that. And then not be afraid of that fielder there at shot mid-on.
As you know, Ramiz, he's played a lot in the PSL, so he's played against these guys. He's played with quite a few of them as well, so he knows what they do. He knows, I'm sure, what they're looking to do when he's out there. And straight away, that's a chess move with the man catching on the square, on the pitch. Hasn't deterred him. Shot thrashed to cover this time. That is superb from Rassie van der Dussen.
Yeah, we rave about Babar Azam cover drive, but have a look at this one. This is pretty special. In position early, has played 2 glorious shots. Wow, sweet as.
Just showing you, I'm not just a leg side player. I can open up the offside just as well. It's almost a little bit of a punch drive, isn't it? He doesn't really go through the full flourish. But what it's done is those 2 boundaries have now got rid of one of the slips. So a little bit more defensive Pakistan. He's won the initial battle, has Rassie.
Follow up from Naseem Shah. Nice controlled delivery, good length, a little bit of movement away, but he covered it beautifully. Another look at that drive for extra cover, right out of the screws.
How well he moved into that shot because he guessed it absolutely right. It was going to be an outswinger and covered the line so early and so nicely.
He also did, to try and cover the outswing, was just close the face a touch. Didn't allow it to be open, so if he wasn't in the right position, it wouldn't have to go to point. Doing a good job getting himself in. Just takes a bit of the point. You've already got yourself 2 quick boundaries.
Taking that man away from the pitch, and things are completely different. Look at that guy in your eye line as you're facing up. You're not too worried about him. Halfway down, tight on the pitch on the leg side. He's gone. There's a moth on the... You open your wallet out there early today, Sean.
Is that a comment coming from you? You're the one who's always on the pitch. I reckon your wallet has popped him off out.
It's nicely bowled. Good delivery to finish, but 8 runs off the over. 6 gone, 33 for 1.
Boxing Day will be the first one at Supersport Park in South Africa with a massive light at the end of the tunnel. If they do manage to win this Test Series, it's an opportunity for the Test Championship in Lords later on next year.
So that's what's coming up. The first test match at Supersport Park in Centurion. The first test on Boxing Day, 9:30 in the morning. And also the second test in Cape Town on the 3rd. South Africa just need to win the one test to confirm that they're going to be at Lords for the World Test Championship. Just win the one test. That's all they need. Beautiful shots. Good stuff from Tony Dazorzi.
Now, with the way Dazorzi bats, not much is going to go through mid-wicket or mid-on. He's one of those guys who just closes the bat face, but he's done it brilliantly there. It's gone away with immense power. And he's waited for the ball to come too straight, just off the off stump, and worked it behind square.
I think Shine Afridi probably didn't want himself to be predictable, so he tried that in-swinging slanted angle, put away beautifully.
Zorze!
Bahad Zorze. Absolutely massive. Goes flat, a skimmer for 6. Absolutely nailed it. And he's done Shine Afridi. Last over was a maiden. First 2 balls 4, and this blistering 6.
Yeah, nice whip, and Dazorzi says, no, I'm not going to try and roll the wrists or keep it on the ground or through the infield. I'm going to go up and over. And that has gone as flat as you'll see all the way.
Wow, that's an amazing shot from Tony Dazorzi. Puts the pressure back on the Big Quick. And that's his response. And a white called. That's going to be a sense of humour failure for Shaheen Shah Afridi.
Let's have a look. So he bangs it in. I suppose it's quite a tight one. It's sort of probably got to do more with height, I would think, because line-wise pitched it. Yeah. I can understand the frustration.
Yeah, that's tough. Oh, that's a beauty. My goodness, what a ball. And that's a wicket. That's a comeback. Don't want to upset him, that's for sure, because that's what happens next. The Thunderbolt. You're on your way. Wow. Terrific stuff from Shaheen Shah Afridi.
Yeah, great response. Felt a bit frustrated and undone by that bouncer, which was given as a wide, and never response. Dejected faces in the aisles, and he's got a big one. 4-6, and then now it was a nasty delivery in that ribcage area, ballooning up in the air and making sure that he gathered it cleanly. And yeah, very passionate, very pumped up. So Zosi goes after scoring 26, 2 down now for 44.
Yeah, I think for me it was interesting. He started off here with 2 full deliveries that got worked away, went for 10. And then he kind of went, well, if I'm going to get hit, I'm going to get hit from back of a leg. Went for the short pitch delivery, that was adjudged a wide. And then fired in an absolute snorter. Some good pace, got big on Dazorzi, and they've got their second.
Markram now. Games now played in Markram, average in the 37 region, strike rate of 97, 300s, 1150s, best of 175, face the music now. I guess it's only another over or two from these two quicks. He's going to have to see off at this stage, and then Hasnay will be screaming in. Terrific stuff from Jean Sharafridi. See if he's off the mark or whether it's a leg by. I think it's probably a leg by. Yes, it is a leg by.
Yeah, massive energy from Shine Shafridi. He's looking to locate the ball. It got located in his hands. I think he liked it.
As did he.
Oh, yeah. There's passion for you.
You might wake up tomorrow morning and go, why is my right shoulder so sore?
That's my week's exercise.
Down the leg side. And a wide.
Just asked for some sawdust as the Freedy. His front foot is just a little bit too mobile when he tries to plant it with the amount of moisture that's in the outfield and it's brought onto the surface. It's not a great sensation for bowlers when your front foot's just moving a touch. It feels like you can't launch, you can't be as structured as you want to in your delivery. It creates that little bit of instability. Small little equipment.
Yeah, you don't want to be worried about the landing area because in the next part you forget about it, where to land the ball, how to get the batsman out.
Just slip a little bit. When you put sawdust down, I don't know how much water it actually absorbs or how much moisture. They would, I think you'd almost be better off getting one of those, something like materials that you used to do when you just dot the ink, absorbing, blotting paper. That's fine.
Now that bounced too much, I think. They're going to have a little bit of chat. No, they decide not to have a chat about it. It's too high. No dramas there for South Africa. That is the end of the over. 7 gone, 13 runs off that over, but also a wicket. 46 for 2.
तो जितने अस्सलाम वालेकुम। तो जितने भी भाई ये मैच लाइव देख रहे हैं, अगर आप पूरा मैच लाइव देखना चाहते हैं तो 4000 दोस्त जो वो मजीद सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए ताकि हमारे 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर पूरे हो जाएं। और जैसे हमारे 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर पूरे होंगे उसके बाद आपको पूरा मैच लाइव स्ट्रीम इसी चैनल पर देखने को मिलेगा। और इसके अलावा जो वो आपको किसी भी किस्म की डिस्टर्बेंस जो वो देखने को नहीं मिलेगी इस लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग के अंदर। जैसे ही हमारे 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर जो वो कंप्लीट हो जाते हैं तो आप तमाम दोस्तों से रिक्वेस्ट है कि 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर जल्द से जल्द कंप्लीट करवा दीजिए ताकि आपको पूरा मैच जो वो अच्छे से देखने को मिल सके। तो जल्द से जल्द सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए ताकि मैं आपको अच्छे से जो वो पूरा मैच लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग जो दिखा सकूं, वो भी बाहर किसी अस्सलाम वालेकुम। तो जितने भी भाई ये मैच लाइव देख रहे हैं, अगर आप पूरा मैच लाइव देखना चाहते हैं तो 4000 दोस्त जो वो मजीद सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए ताकि हमारे 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर पूरे हो जाएं। और जैसे ही हमारे 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर पूरे होंगे उसके बाद आपको पूरा मैच लाइव स्ट्रीम इसी चैनल पर देखने को मिलेगा। और इसके अलावा जो वो आपको किसी भी किस्म की डिस्टर्बेंस जो वो देखने को नहीं मिलेगी इस लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग के अंदर। जैसे ही हमारे 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर जो वो कंप्लीट हो जाते हैं तो आप तमाम दोस्तों से रिक्वेस्ट है कि 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर जल्द से जल्द कंप्लीट करवा दीजिए ताकि आपको पूरा मैच जो वो अच्छे से देखने को मिल सके। तो जल्द से जल्द सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए ताकि मैं आपको अच्छे से जो वो पूरा मैच लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग जो वो दिखा सकूं, वो भी बाहर किसी डिस्टर्बेंस के। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। तो जितने भी भाई ये मैच लाइव देख रहे हैं, अगर आप पूरा मैच लाइव देखना चाहते हैं तो 4000 दोस्त जो वो मजीद सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए ताकि हमारे 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर पूरे हो जाएं। और जैसे ही हमारे 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर पूरे होंगे उसके बाद आपको पूरा मैच लाइव स्ट्रीम इसी चैनल पर देखने को मिलेगा। और इसके अलावा जो वो आपको किसी भी किस्म की डिस्टरबेंस जो वो देखने को नहीं मिलेगी इस लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग के अंदर। जैसे ही हमारे 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर जो वो कंप्लीट हो जाते हैं तो आप तमाम दोस्तों से रिक्वेस्ट है कि 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर जल्द से जल्द कंप्लीट करवा दीजिए ताकि आपको पूरा मैच जो वो अच्छे से देखने को मिल सके। तो जल्द से जल्द सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए ताकि मैं आपको अच्छे से जो वो पूरा मैच लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग जो वो दिखा सकूं, वो भी बाहर किसी डिस्टरबेंस के। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। तो जितने भी भाई ये मैच लाइव देख रहे हैं, अगर आप पूरा मैच लाइव देखना चाहते हैं तो 4000 दोस्त जो वो मजीद सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए ताकि हमारे 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर पूरे हो जाएं। और जैसे ही हमारे 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर पूरे होंगे उसके बाद आपको पूरा मैच लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग इसी चैनल पर देखने को मिलेगा। और इसके अलावा जो वो आपको किसी भी किस्म की डिस्टरबेंस जो वो देखने को नहीं मिलेगी इस लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग के अंदर। जैसे ही हमारे 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर जो वो कंप्लीट हो जाते हैं तो आप तमाम
Shot he needed was a huge gap. Just helped it on its way. Took the upcoming on 7.5 over 7.4 just like the garden. Emphasis is going to be on one of the two batsmen. Mark them up on the S and taking the batting through. Please look at the Pakistan innings. That same Ayub batted for big portion of the innings. Keep the scoreboard ticking and allow them to get to the 300. And you had a little cameos along the way from Captain Omar Rizwan, Baba Azam. And those that get off to big wickets. Wasif Ali Hussain is the man who has been known to bat for that, do that exact job and bat for a long time.
Really good for South Africa tonight. He knows the ground pretty well. It's 51 for 2.
And explosive. First 7 overs for the Proteas and Pakistan. These are 2 wickets. Hammer Verma slicing onto point and that absolute rip snorter from Shaheen Shafi. He's punter. See how much it means to him getting the wicket of the Zorzi. He was looking dangerous. Seriously dangerous bowling pair there.
An interesting passage of play now. A couple of overs left in the first power play. If we move to that middle phase, we can have the 4 fielders out. This is South Africa's approach in that middle phase. Found his timing as he Markram has battled a little bit with his timing the last little while. We'll be keeping an eye, obviously, on Duckworth, Lewis and Stern. South Africa well behind. As they've lost a couple of wickets, doesn't help. That is a concern. Really had a long delay. We've had the game reduced to 47 overs aside.
जल्द कंप्लीट करवा दीजिए ताकि आपको पूरा मैच जो वो अच्छे से देखने को मिल सके। तो जल्द से जल्द सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए ताकि मैं आपको अच्छे से जो वो पूरा मैच लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग जो दिखा सकूं, वो भी बाहर किसी डिस्टरबेंस के। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। तो जितने भी भाई ये मैच लाइव देख रहे हैं, अगर आप पूरा मैच लाइव देखना चाहते हैं तो 4000 दोस्त जो वो मजीद सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए ताकि हमारे 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर पूरे हो जाएं। और जैसे ही हमारे 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर पूरे होंगे उसके बाद आपको पूरा मैच लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग इसी चैनल पर देखने को मिलेगा। और इसके अलावा जो वो आपको किसी भी किस्म की डिस्टरबेंस जो वो देखने को नहीं मिलेगी इस लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग के अंदर। जैसे ही हमारे 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर जो वो कंप्लीट हो जाते हैं तो आप तमाम दोस्तों से रिक्वेस्ट है कि 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर जल्द से जल्द कंप्लीट करवा दीजिए ताकि आपको पूरा मैच जो वो अच्छे से देखने को मिल सके। तो जल्द से जल्द सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए ताकि मैं आपको अच्छे से जो वो पूरा मैच लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग जो दिखा सकूं, वो भी बाहर किसी डिस्टरबेंस के। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। तो जितने भी भाई ये मैच लाइव देख रहे हैं, अगर आप पूरा मैच लाइव देखना चाहते हैं तो 4000 दोस्त जो वो मजीद सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए ताकि हमारे 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर पूरे हो जाएं। और जैसे ही हमारे 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर पूरे होंगे उसके बाद आपको पूरा मैच लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग इसी चैनल पर देखने को मिलेगा। और इसके अलावा जो वो आपको किसी भी किस्म की डिस्टरबेंस जो वो देखने को नहीं मिलेगी इस लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग के अंदर। जैसे ही हमारे 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर जो वो कंप्लीट हो जाते हैं तो आप तमाम दोस्तों से रिक्वेस्ट है कि 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर जल्द से जल्द कंप्लीट करवा दीजिए ताकि आपको पूरा मैच जो वो अच्छे से देखने को मिल सके। तो जल्द से जल्द सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए ताकि मैं आपको अच्छे से जो वो पूरा मैच लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग जो वो दिखा सकूं, वो भी बाहर किसी डिस्टरबेंस के। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। तो जितने भी भाई ये मैच लाइव देख रहे हैं, अगर आप पूरा मैच लाइव देखना चाहते हैं तो 4000 दोस्त जो वो मजीद सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए ताकि हमारे 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर पूरे हो जाएं। और जैसे ही हमारे 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर पूरे होंगे उसके बाद आपको पूरा मैच लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग इसी चैनल पर देखने को मिलेगा। और इसके अलावा जो वो आपको किसी भी किस्म की डिस्टरबेंस जो वो देखने को नहीं मिलेगी इस लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग के अंदर। जैसे ही हमारे 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर जो वो कंप्लीट हो जाते हैं तो आप तमाम दोस्तों से रिक्वेस्ट है कि 1 लाख सब्सक्राइबर जल्द से जल्द कंप्लीट करवा दीजिए ताकि आपको पूरा मैच जो वो अच्छे से देखने को मिल सके। तो जल्द से जल्द सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए ताकि मैं आपको अच्छे से जो वो पूरा मैच लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग जो वो दिखा सकूं, वो भी बाहर किसी डिस्टर्ब।
See the length perfect, hitting the top of the stumps. You mentioned in the Proteas, first inning, you're saying the length that they need to be hitting is the top of that stumps. The stumps up, specifically there's some shots on the length early. See how much issue it's causing the batters.
There's a little mix-up in the field, but they will get through for that one. 7-2.